Hello and welcome to the training video of TowJom. In this video, I will explain how an user can create a tower geometry using TowJom. For the purpose of training, I will create a tower geometry that what we are seeing right now, where the tower has got three slopes, slope 1, slope 2 and slope 3, and it has got a certain dimension 6 meter, 2.75, 2 meters and the corresponding dimensions. So for the easier purpose of the training, I also wrote the name of the patterns that are available in the pattern library. So the first step is to open the inputs module of TowJom, and here it is the input module of the TowJom. Click new to create a new file. So upon clicking the new file, user will be prompted to specify the number of the slopes. Specify the number of slopes as 3. And then we have two options. One is a model with redundants, and we can also create a geometry without redundants also. But for the training purpose, I am selecting the model with redundants. After selecting the model with redundants, user has to click next. Now here the first thing is whether user wants to create a square based tower or the rectangular based one. So for the training purpose, I am selecting a rectangle purpose. If you can see the inputs gets highlighted if I change that as a square. Something has been grayed out so that user can give only the tran width at base and top location. So now for the rectangle purpose, user has to specify for tran direction the width and also the long directional width also. Now from the dimensions of the tower, I am specifying the base width as 6 meters and the top width as 2.75 meters. And similarly the base width in the long direction, and specifying it as 5 meters, and at the long width of the first slope in the top location it is, let us say, 2.75 meters. And also I'll specify the height of the slope as 18 meters and the number of panels as 5, which is same that is there in our tower geometry. Let me go to the geometry again once. This is how our geometry is looking like, which has got a 18-meter slope on height and 6-meter base width and 2.75 meter. Let me switch to TowJom input module again. Now I'll specify the tran width at the top of slope 2 is 2 meters. And similarly, the top width also at the long direction also 2 meters. And let me say the total height is 10.9 based on the geometry what we have seen before. And the number of panels is 7 panels. I can show you the number of panels here, which is A type is one pattern, V type is another pattern, X pattern, similarly A, V, X and another X. Total altogether 7 patterns up to a height of 10.9 meters. The next is the peak height 5 meters. Let me say the top width is, since the peak top is pointed peak, that top width is 0, and similarly the top width is 0 in the long direction. And now the height is 5 meters as per that drawing, and the number of panels is 1. Now after specifying the number of panels, the slope information data, the user has to click next, so that user can specify the each panel information in each slope. Now that we have specified 3 slopes, slope 1, slope 2, slope 3, the program is giving in a tabular form of all the 3 slopes. Since in the slope 1 we have given 5 number of panels, the program has given the 5 here, and similarly in slope 2 7 panels here. So now let me quickly input the dimensions of these different panels based on the geometry what I have. 5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2.5. 5, 4, 3.5, 3 and 2.5. I can select the pattern name here. I can see the list of all the panels that are available in the library. So I want to select X1, L4, D4-1 is the pattern that is available in the pattern library. So let me select that X1, L4, D4-1. This is the pattern that I was looking for. I can select this pattern. Similarly, X1, L3, D4-1. And similarly x1 L3 D3 dash 1, similarly x1 L2 D4 dash 1, x3 L2 D2 dash 1. And similarly, for the slope one, where all the wind loads I have to distribute and apply, that information I have to specify. So by default, it will be at the bottom location once, and even at the top location also I have to give the inputs here. In between panels, if I want to give, I can specify the in between panels so that the wind load is distributed according to the levels whatever user specifies here. So this completes the information that needs to be given in the slope 1. Now coming to the slope 2, let me again go to the geometry and check what are the inputs I have. 1.25, 1.2, 2.45, 1.25, 1.2, 2.45. Similarly, I have 1.25, 1.2, 2.45. And the last panel in the second slope is 1.1 meters. And now let me select the pattern name that I want to select here. A2L1 D1-1 is the pattern that I want to select. A2L1 D1-1. And similarly, next one is V1L1 D1-1. The next one is X3L2 D2-1. And now that I am using the same patterns at the next level also, I can try to copy this and I can paste it here. So the same panels I copied here. And the last panel, here it is X1. I think by mistake I put it as A2, but it should be X3, it should be X2 L1 D2-1. So I will select X2 L1 D2-1. And again at same time, wherever I want to input the wind loads, I'll select this one. I wanted to apply the wind loads at the bottom of the cross arm level. Similarly, this is again bottom of the cross arm level and at the top of the slope 2 level also. I want to give the inputs. Now similarly, for the slope 3 also, I can specify the slope 3 information here. I'll specify the slope height as 5 meter here based on the tower geometry. And the pattern name, I want to give it as P1, P3-1, whatever is available in the library. And obviously for the last slope, it will be at the top of the last slope, it will be the wind load will be applied. Now we are given the body information. Now user wants to give the cross arm information. So I have specified the panel names as A, T, B3, T3-1 at all the locations. With this cross section, with this projection dimensions, I will specify the inputs here. 5.2, 5 and 4.8. Since I am attaching the cross arm for this panel of A2L1 D1-1 in the slope, which is the first panel in the slope 2, I will have to go to this first panel of slope 2 and say I need a cross arm at this location, and we can choose whether it is an inverted cross arm or a standard regular cross arm, whatever we are seeing now, which is a standard way. And now the projection from the center, which is 5.2 meters. Let me select 5.5, specify 5.2. And since it is a pointed cross arm, I am specifying the end width as 0. Now the pattern I want to specify it as ATB3T3-1. And like that, I can specify the right side cross arm details also, where you can see on the top what is it. It is the right cross arm details, and I am giving the same projection values with 0 end width, and I want to copy the same cross arm here also and paste it here. Similarly, I also want to put a cross arm at this location. If you see a 1, 2, 3 and fourth pattern in the second slope. So fourth pattern in the second slope, I am selecting yes. I am giving the projection value of 5. and I will select the same pattern here and put it here. Similarly at the other locations too. And the last pattern and last chromosome, this is a 4.8 projection. Point 8 here. So with that, all the tower geometry inputs is ready. Now the program, we have the user has given all the inputs that are required for creating the tower geometry. Then the next step is to save this file to some location. So validate inputs and save is the option user has to click. Now if user clicks this one, program asks for a location where user wants to save this geometry. Now for training purpose, I am creating this input file in the training folder and say yes. If I found any input file, I'll try to overwrite this one. So I created the input file. Now inputs is ready now. What is the next step? The next step is to go to the TowJam core module and then run these inputs to get the required outputs. For running the inputs, user has to go to the towjam.azure websites. That is the link that is given to all the licensed users. User can go access to that location and specify the input file where user wants to which input file user wants to run that one. Select choose input file. I will select the recently created input file that I created now. I will select that input file, and now the option next comes is the choose the plib file, which is the pattern library file, which will be located in the standard installation folder of TowJam, where you can see this library.plib. User has to select these two things, and upon clicking this one, user has to click evaluate and download. After clicking this one, program will generate the required outputs and download to the download folder location. User can check at the bottom that the program is responding. On the top also you can see that busy cursor is running, and at the same time at the bottom you can see waiting for TowJam towjam.azurewebsites.net. And based on the input size of the file, and the internet speed, the files will be downloaded at a location where it is a download folder location is located. Now if I click on this one, if I say show download folder, user can see a zip file that is downloaded at that location. I will just copy this one. I'll copy this one and paste it to my training location where I want to create all these input files. Now let me user can unzip these files and see the output files that are generated by the program. Extract here, and user can see three files that are been downloaded by the program, which is a generated output file, and two drawing files. Let me click on the modified date. You can see the top three are these are the ones that are generated by the program. The first one, it is the output file. So the next two files are the drawing files where user can see the geometry of this inputs whatever user has given. This output file, redundant file, where it contains all the geometry information that can be directly copied to PLS, and then user can see the 3D tower geometry with redundancy in PLS. Let me show the drawing how it looks like. I will try to open these script files in AutoCAD, and user can see how the drawing files are generated. For that, I'll quickly go to the AutoCAD. Now I will try to use script as a command that we can use it for running a script files. This is how the geometry is created for the dimensions for the inputs whatever we have provided. Similarly, we can create a We can see the 3D drawing also by clicking on script files, by loading the script files, and this is how the 3D geometry is created. So this pretty much explains on how users can give the inputs in TouJam for creating a TOW geometry. Thank you.